All right, here we go. The review of the WWE Beast in the East special from Tokyo, Japan in 2015. This was a very fun show. I know that when the WWE Network first launched, one of the things people were really looking forward to was getting house shows as a part of the WWE Network to sort of make something special. And I sort of thought, if you start showing house shows on the WWE Network, you're either going to have matches a lot like Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston on this show, where they don't really go along at all with what's going on with WWE television. Because let's see, like if we would have saw Cena versus Owens in a match on this show, what would that really mean for Battleground? I mean, that means that they would have had a live special that they showed from Tokyo. They would have shown a match that people would have cared about. But as it comes right now, I know that the United States Championship is going to be on the line at Battleground. But it's already the third match of Owens versus Cena. And even though they've been very fun matches for the first two, sort of when you run the same match month after month, things lose its steam. So you need to have something like a pay-per-view be something sort of really special. And this being a live special with matches that didn't really go along with what's going on, besides for the NXT Championship match, which was Finn Balor going up against Kevin Owens, sort of made this a little bit different and a little bit fun. I can honestly say that there was 5 matches on the show. 4 of them were good. 1 of them was horrible. Show opened with Chris Jericho going up one-on-one on Neville. Chris Jericho ended up getting the Lion Tamer off of a reversal from the Red Arrow on Neville. Neville jumped up off the top rope, did his little flipsy thing, landed on Jericho's knees, and Jericho immediately put him right into the Lion Tamer. Neville tapped out, and what was probably the best wrestling match of the night. Got a very, very good reaction. Got the Japanese crowd into the American wrestling. I don't know what they were chanting. It sounded like "this is awful," but maybe they just had a bad accent on awesome, or maybe they just don't pronounce it that way. But very, very good match. From there we go into the Divas Championship, or the Divas Championship. Naomi, she ended up not being able to wrestle on the show and was replaced by Tamina. So we got Tamina going up against Paige, going up against Nikki Bella. Paige came out first, followed by Tamina. Not the hugest response for Nikki Bella. I thought that honestly, I don't know if it was because of Total Divas or just because she's been champion for so long. I thought that she was going to get this overwhelming, huge response. She came out of the ring and it was almost like nobody really cared that these girls were in the ring. They ended up wrestling around. I honestly don't remember what finish it was that it ended up getting it, but there was no title change on this show. Nikki Bella ended up keeping her championship, and that was basically all she wrote from there. Nikki won, and Paige and Naomi will live to fight another day. And then we go to one of the biggest matches on the show. Brock Lesnar returning to WWE wrestling for the first time since losing his championship at WrestleMania 31. The match against Kofi Kingston was nothing more than a match that you would normally see on a regular episode of WWE Superstars that Brock Lesnar was to compete on there. Kofi got into the ring, and his first impulse was to use his speed. Maybe it was to stay away, or maybe it was to wear down Brock, but Brock was able to catch up and basically hit some suplexes on him, followed up by the F5, and in a matter of no time, Brock Lesnar was a winner. Once the match was over, Brock looked like he was going to leave, and then decided that there was not enough carnage in the ring. They started to give Kofi Kingston even more suplexes. I believe after the second one, a New Day hit the ring. He grabbed Xavier Woods, immediately hit him with the F5, took Biggie Langston for the big ride as well. Left 3 guys laying in the ring. Brock finally took off. He's going to be getting his championship shot at Battleground against Seth Rollins, and this is a great place to showcase him. From there, you go to the NXT Championship match. Great back and forth ordeal. Owens and Balor both looking like they were going to get the win in this match, but Finn came out on top. A great, overwhelming response with Fujinami coming out of the back, the newly crowned WWE Hall of Famer. Crowning him the new champion, and then Balor trying to extend his hand in respect to Kevin Owens. From there, Owens just took off and bailed, no longer the NXT champion. But I think, honestly, when it comes down to it, he's going to be winning the United States Championship in just a few weeks on Battleground. So he's not really losing a step in where he's going and all. From there, this was a very fun thing. We probably got 4 matches in the matter of just a little bit over an hour. But then we go to the main event, which seemed like it took God knows however long it was, but it felt like it was forever. And it felt like it was just a normal Raw main event that we'd see any week. John Cena and Dolph Ziggler going in a tag team match against Wade Barrett and Kane. Even that's a really, really weird setting. I'm guessing that a lot of the guys, Bray Wyatt, the members of The Shield, and other guys were on another, I don't know if it's overseas, on another house show, or if they were even in the States performing somewhere else with the B team. But I don't know. This show needed some more help. Maybe singles matches, maybe tags. I'm not sure. Basically Cena was fighting for his life, trying to give Ziggler the hot tag, and then once Ziggler got it, he got into the ring, and then he got cut off, and then he was dying to give Cena the hot tag, and then Cena got the hot tag and was able to really finish off with the 5 moves of doom in just a matter of no time in ending the match. But it was just way too late. It felt like this match was honestly an hour long, and it needed to be a whole lot shorter. Cena and Ziggler get the win. Cena and Ziggler send all the fans home happy, and we turn off our TVs, and I gotta be at work at 10 o'clock. So if I fall asleep right now, I can get 5 hours of sleep if I put my clothes next to my bed and just put my clothes on and walk out the door. So I gotta get going, and I'll see you guys later.